Hello there, I am Dr CN Okolugbo. You're welcome to my YouTube channel where we'll be solving problems relating to business mathematics, business statistics, analysis for business decision, as well as other related topics. I want to encourage you as you go through these videos with me, you have your paper, your pen, and your calculator to solve these problems with me. Also, please do like, share, and subscribe so that you can receive notifications for upcoming videos that we'll be uploading. Thank you. Hello, you're welcome. Join me in this lecture session. As you can see on our workboard, we have a rather interesting case to deal with today on solving problem involving 3 sets. We are going to solve this problem, and as we get to do it, I trust you have your paper and your pen so that you can solve along with me and see how you solve problems involving 3 sets. So come along with me as we look at the question once again. The question is, a company has a large pool of secretaries, each of whom is competent in the use of at least one of 3 computer application packages. We're talking about Word, database management, and spreadsheet. A survey shows that 30 of these secretaries can use the word processor, 25 can use database, and 28 are competent to use spreadsheet. Out of the secretaries who can use database, 14 can also use word processor, while 6 have no other skill. 6 of the secretaries can use word processor and spreadsheets, but not database, while 4 have all 3 skills. So we are asked, the questions ask us to find and fill up the gaps that are there, that's supposed to be there in the set. So right now, from the question, let's have the solution. Question. Now from this question, we will represent word processor with W. So we have 3 sets with W, D, and S. So let's draw a Venn diagram to represent this. That's one of the first things you do in solving set problems. Draw a Venn diagram to represent all the thoughts in the question and see where the gaps are. So here we have word processor, here we have database, and here we have spreadsheets. And we're given that from the question, the number of those who can use the word processor is 30. So W of the whole word processor is 30. 25 can use database, so N of D is 25, and then 28 can use spreadsheet, so number of spreadsheet is 28. So we already know what the total of each cell will be: 30, 25, and 28. From the question, we're told that out of the secretaries who can use database, 14 can also use word processor. So that will be number of word processor and database. That's 14. And while 6 have no other skills. So that's to say, out of those who can use, let's go back to that. Out of the secretaries who can use database, 14 can also use word processor, We have this here. While 6 have no other skill. That means 6 only. 6 only. That means database only. They have no other skill, but database. That's database only here will be 6. Now, the intersection between word and database, we're told is 14. But then we're not told that 4 can use all 3 skills. 4 can use all 3 skills. We'll come to that before then. Now, 6 of the secretaries can use word processing and spreadsheet, but not database. 6 can use word processing, spreadsheet, but not data. Where would that be? Word processing, spreadsheet, but not database. Just 6 of them can use, look at it, 6 of the second can use word processing and spreadsheets, but not database. So this is database, but not database. They can use this and use, but not data. Where would that be? That is word and spreadsheet only. Where would that be? That will be here. That will be 6. 6 will be here. Now we're told that 4 can use all skills. 4 will be here. Mind you, we have already determined that we're told that 14 can use word processor and database. Now, since we're told that 14 can use word processor and database, and then we already have the intersection cutting into this, so we will deduct 4 from 14 to have 10 here. I trust you realize that. This is number of word and database. But we are interested in finding number of word and database minus spreadsheet. That is word and database only. This is 10. So you deduct, this will be 14 minus 4. 14 minus 4 will be word and database minus word intersection database intersection spreadsheet. Let me write it properly here. So this is word and database only. That will be number of word intersection database minus number of word intersection database intersection spreadsheet. This will be 14 minus 4, so we're left with 10. So that's why we have 10 here. Now, where are the gaps in this question? We have to fill here, we have to fill here, and we have to fill here. And these are the areas that I asked in the question. With the aid of a Venn diagram, determine the number of secretaries that are 1. Competent in word processing only. That is here, word processing only. That's here. That are competent in database and spreadsheet only. Database and spreadsheet only. That is here. Then spreadsheet only, as you can see in number 3, spreadsheet only. Then from there we'll find the total number of secretaries. So our work is made easier with these ones that were filled up from the question. Now, how do we get word only? How do we get word only? We've done that in previous videos. I will really encourage you to check other videos that we have looked at so that you will remember and see how we can work out getting word only. Ordinarily, this is a pie made up of 30. We are told the total number of this is 30. So we have 4 sections in the pie. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how do we get this one? We'll get this one by adding up these values and deducting from 30. That's how we get word only. But let's write that in word notation, in word set theory notations. So we want to get number of word only. Word only. Word only will be number of word minus, please follow me, number of word minus number of word and database minus spreadsheet minus number of word and spreadsheet minus database minus number of word intersection database intersection spreadsheet. So this will be number of word is 30 minus number of word intersection data minus spreadsheet. This is this one. This is 10 minus number of word and spreadsheet minus database. We already have it as 6 minus number of word intersection database intersection spreadsheet. That is 4. We have 4 here. So by the time we find this out, what are we going to have? This is 10. This is 6 plus 4, 10. That's 20. So 20 minus from 30 will give us what? 10. So we have 10. The answer here, what will be here will be 10. 10 will be here. So if you add the different sectors here, it should give us 30. Now we have to find this. We need to find this. And how do we find this? This sector is part of the database, the number of secretaries who can use database. So we already have this one, can use only. We already have the intersection with this only. We already have all 3. So we need to find this one. To find this one is to add up all these values and deduct from 25, which is the total number of those who can use the database with spreadsheet but not Word. That's what we're asking for. Look at the question. The question is find those who can use database and spreadsheet only. That's it. Database and spreadsheet only. So let's represent that here. We have number of database intersection spreadsheet minus Word, that's only, will be number of database minus number of database intersection Word minus spreadsheet. That's what we have here. That is 10 minus number of database only, as we have it here, minus, that's what we have as 6, then number of Word intersection database intersection spreadsheet. So this will give us number of database is 25 minus 10 minus 6 minus 4. So what would that leave us? This will leave us with 6 plus 4, that is 10, plus another 10, that's 20. 20 from 25, we're going to have 5. So 5. So that means this answer here will be 5. This one will be 5. Now, let's test it. We have 25. So if you add all these 4 sections here, it should give us 25. This is 10 plus 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 10, 20. 20 plus 5 is 25. So we're correct. Let's move to the next one. We want to look for this. To look for this is similar to how we found Word only. So we want to find spreadsheet only. So spreadsheet only will be number of spreadsheet only will be equal to number of spreadsheets minus number of Word and spreadsheet minus database minus number of database intersection spreadsheet minus word minus number of word intersection database intersection spreadsheet, and that's what we have. So this will now give us what? We have number of spreadsheet is 28 minus number of word intersection spreadsheet minus database, that is 6 of 6 here, minus the next one is minus 5, the next one is minus 4. Okay, so let's what will this leave us with? Okay, this is 6 plus 4, 10. 10 from 10 plus 5, that's 15. 15, that's 15. 15 from 28, what would that give us? That will give us 13. So that should give us 13. So 13 is our answer here. So this will now be 13. If you add up all this, it should give you 28. Now the last question is to find the total number of secretaries evaluated in the survey. Now how do we find that? To find that, we have to add all the sectors together. So let me write this: a total number of secretaries will be ordinarily we could use our formula to find out, but just go straight. We will add all the sectors together. We'll add all the sectors together, and so we'll just say 10. I'll go clockwise. So that will be 10 plus 10 plus 6 plus 5 plus 13 plus 6 plus 4. What would that give us? 10 plus 10 plus 6 plus 5 plus 13 plus 6 plus 4. That will give us what? That should give us 54. That should give us 54. Now, if we use our formula, of saying number of word plus number of database plus number of spreadsheets minus number of word and spreadsheet, we don't really have that information to solve here. So let's leave out the question this way. So that find the number, just add up all these values, and then we can go home with this. So this is the total number of persons that were surveyed in this question. Thank you very much for joining me, and see you next time. Thank you.